adjustments that I normally have to do. Let's send this video everywhere. All right, let's see where we sending it. Where we sending it today? Let's send it to here. Let's send it to. Here we go. Where is my boxing family at? Let's talk boxing. Settle music. What is going on, my brother? Welcome to the live. Did you see the news? Ryan Garcia, Danny Reyes, what's good, bro? So it looks like Ryan Garcia is no longer fighting Pitbull. Instead, he is fighting Rolando Romero. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. I like Rolly. Oliver Rodriguez says Rolly getting KO'd in 8 or 9 rounds. I think you're being really graceful to Rolly, Oliver. I think Ryan catches him a lot earlier than that. Rolly likes to fight. Rolly likes to bring it, bro. What's going on, sir? What's going on? Welcome to the live. Yeah, it's a trash fight, man. But you know what? I think that it's a business move because Pitbull is gonna fight here. In about 2 weeks on the he's gonna fight on the Benavidez card. He's gonna fight on that one. So for him to go right into the fight with Ryan Garcia in May, it makes a lot more sense to throw someone in there with Ryan and try to make another big fight for Pitbull on another undercard. Oh, I agree, man. But remember, man, this is just kind of an event, a tune-up fight for Ryan Garcia and for Devin Haney, really. It's just to set up their rematch. And they still got to perform, man. They still got to bring it. You know what I'm saying? I'm honestly not mad at it, and I'll tell you why, man, because those press conferences, we're going to have Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and Rolando Romero at the same press conferences. It's going to be everybody fighting with each other. You know what I'm saying? Disco Kryptonite, Rolly. Oliver, it looks like Haney's still going to be fighting Jose Ramirez, bro. I don't think that's changed. I'm telling you, bro, I thought it was kind of weird that Pitbull was going to be fighting Ryan because Pitbull has a fight coming up. I mean, that would give him, let me see, March, April, that would give him 3 months to get ready for a fight with Ryan. So to recover that fast and to go right into a fight, I'm telling you, man, Turkish Al-Sheikh is probably going to have him fight somebody else. Put him on another undercard. You know what I'm saying? Settle music. Yeah, it's crazy. Yo, Zach, what up, bro? Yeah, it's crazy when you think that Ryan has been the one to fight most of these dudes. Ryan and Devin, man. Ryan and Devin have been the dudes to actually fight people, you know, out of all the names that we talked about years ago when we said 135 to 140 was going to blow up. Those two have been the only ones, which is crazy. Everybody, welcome to the live. Make sure that you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're not already. First off, we're talking about Ryan now facing Rolly Romero, not Pitbull Cruz anymore. Now, some people are not going to like this fight, but I think it's going to make for super entertaining press conferences. I'm telling you, man, I totally see Ryan, Rolly, and Devin all going at it, man. Jose Ramirez just kind of chilling, watching there, just kind of. Let me see. Do I think that Inoue will beat Bam Rodriguez, or is Inoue too big for Bam? I don't know, man. Down the line, that could be a really good fight, bro. That could be a really good one. They're both super talented. Bam Rodriguez is no pushover, man. That kid comes to fight. Everybody, welcome to the live. Make sure to drop in where you're from. Make sure to double tap that screen. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. You already know. So I'll be real, man. I think the fight itself with Pitbull, Ryan Garcia, would have been a better overall fight. But as far as the event goes, I'm kind of more excited for Ryan to be fighting Rolly Romero. I'm not even going to front, y'all. I'm not even going to front. Do y'all think that Rolly has a chance beyond a puncher's chance against Ryan Garcia? I'll tell you what, man, Rolly's going to bring it. He always does. He's going to come in firing, okay? Rolly is going to carry in that little confidence that he got from having a good sparring session against Ryan Garcia. I guarantee you that is what he's going to bring to the table. That's the mentality he's going to bring, but we shall see. Oh man, that's my Settle music, bro. Hey, thank you, brother. That's my first super chat ever on the channel. I appreciate that, my brother. God bless you, bro. That's super new to me, bro. That's wow. I'm gonna remember this one, man. I'm gonna remember this one, man. I appreciate you, my brother. God bless you, bro. Thank you, thank you. Anything made from here is just gonna be made to improve the channel, good sir. So I appreciate you, my man. Thank you. Servicero, how you feel about it though, brother? How do you feel about that fight, man? I know that Ryan should be fighting other people, man, but isn't it kind of more intriguing an event with ROLLY being a part of it? Let's be real, man. ROLLY, he's a boxer, he's a fighter and all of that, but in reality, he's an entertainer above all things, in my opinion, bro. You see, I don't even know how this works, man. I don't even know how this... Salute, my brother, salute. Yeah, it's just a warm up, man. It's literally just a warm up, a tune up fight, man. I think this is actually a really good strategy on the side of Turkish Al Sheikh, bro. I think it's a really good strategy for him to make these guys earn the rematch. You know what I mean? You don't want to put them in there with guys that are at the same level of them and chance blowing the rematch, because there's big money to be made in the rematch. But for the fight itself, yo, I think it's good because it's going to keep them both in shape. It's going to keep them both disciplined for the fight. And we're going to see who the hungrier fighter is. We know Devin is trying to repair the Haney name. We know that Ryan is trying to show that it wasn't no ostarine in his system that got him the win over Devin Haney in the first place, man. So I'm excited for it. We shall see. We shall see, yo. Hold on, man. I cannot. Okay, never mind. I read that one wrong. Okay, okay. Are you familiar with Ring IQ channel? Ring IQ, IBFP, and your channel are probably the most real and unbiased True Media as well. I am familiar with IBFP and I am familiar with True Media. I am not familiar with Ring IQ channel, but yeah, I'll definitely check them out, man. I watch other channels too, bro. There's a few guys that I don't mind listening to because they keep it real. You know, anytime that someone is like that, I'll listen to them. And see, even some of the other guys, man, some of the other channels that seem to be a little biased sometimes actually make good points. You know what I mean? And I think that's all together when we're talking boxing, right? It's like anything. When we're looking at the sport of boxing, we're all looking at different things. Even here in the chat sometimes, man, sometimes you guys bring things to my attention that I wouldn't normally look at, you know, or that I just kind of flew over my head. That happens, you know, quite often. So, I mean, I learn from y'all too, you know what I'm saying? It's the boxing community, man. That's why I got into this in the first place, man, you know? So Vicetta, are you talking about True Media podcast in his debate with Tim Bradley? Is that the one you're talking about? I believe that's the one that you sent me, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think it was you. Ring IQ. Okay, okay, gotcha, man. I'll definitely take a look, bro. It's really hard to beat Tim Bradley, man, and go on those debates, man, because his arguments. You sent me the True Media one, yeah. The reason with Tim Bradley's arguments, man, is because it's all just, you know, it's all emotion, man. He's trying to make a case why he doesn't like Canelo when it comes down to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, send it over, bro. I'd love to hear it. Yeah, please send that one over, man. Man, did you guys hear the little, did you guys see David Morrell doing his little freestyle rap, dissing David Benavidez? It wasn't nothing hardcore. He wasn't throwing no low blows or nothing like that, man. But he was over there rapping in Spanish. It sounded kind of clean. It was all in fun to hype the fight. But I saw David Benavidez. I don't know if you guys saw, man. I don't know if it was an interview or a statement that he put out where he's just going crazy, bro. He's saying, F Morrell, F his dog, F his team, F all kinds of stuff. Like somehow David Morrell really got under Benavidez's skin. I don't know how he was able to do it, man, but I mean, it seems like it's not hard to get under David Benavidez's skin, to be honest with you. Oliver Rodriguez, my man, my brother, I appreciate that, good sir. Thank you. He said, Oliver Rodriguez, thank you for the super chat. He said, ROLLY can catch Ryan because Ryan doesn't have great defense. Thank you for supporting the channel, my brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, bro. And you know what? It is always a possibility that that could happen with a Ryan Garcia that does not have a great defense. You know what I'm saying? That's what tends to happen, you know, at times with someone like Ryan, especially going against someone like Rolly. That's actually a really good point, because you better believe that that Ryan is going to try to go in there and try to make a statement against a Rolly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's literally sharing the stage with Devin Haney at the end of the day. You know, these two are co-maining this pay-per-view. Obviously, he's going to try to steal the show. He's going to try to make a statement like "you're next" type thing. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely see that, how he could get careless and get caught by something. And Rolly, this is the thing, man. I wouldn't call Rolly a good boxer. You know what I'm saying? Not even great. Good. I wouldn't even call him a good boxer. But Rolly does fight. And that's the reason that even though he went 6 rounds with Tank and I ultimately got knocked out by Tank, he was having success because he was fighting. In other words, he brings the fight. Obviously, against Pitbull Cruz, that wasn't the case. Pitbull Cruz never let Rolly even jump into any kind of rhythm. He was just out for heads at that point. But I mean, against Ryan Garcia, I think he's a little bit more patient. It would be wild, okay, wild for it to be Rolly to spoil the fight that we got coming up. Oh my gosh, that would be wild, yo. But we'll see, man. Hopefully Ryan sharpened up. And you know, guys, I was actually thinking about it today, man. We talked about it a while ago when Ryan was setting up that fight with that Japanese dude, that exhibition fight in Japan. And remember, I was the one that said that this is how you get a tune-up fight without getting a tune-up fight. You make an exhibition just to get in the ring. So now what I'm thinking, because obviously they're not talking about that anymore, is that I think that he just did it to keep his name relevant. For a while in the boxing world, all we could talk about was Ryan Garcia. Not necessarily in the ring, Ryan Garcia, even though he put up a good performance against Devin Haney, but everything he was doing before the fight actually happened itself. You know what I'm saying? Before the fight happened, all the craziness that was going on that we were hearing, the stuff he was putting out on social media, and even after the fact, when Devin went after him with the lawsuits and everything that he kept going at him with, in reality, all he was doing was bumping up the Garcia name. Literally, he was just elevating Ryan Garcia to the boxing world because he kept his name relevant. Devin Haney thought he was going to trash Garcia's name with the lawsuit and all that, having the fight overturned. But in my personal opinion, he elevated Ryan Garcia's name and at the same time sunk the Haney name, which is why, again, I'll say it again and again and again. Devin Haney needs the fight against Ryan Garcia. He is backed into the corner for this fight. Not saying he's scared, but I personally think Devin would have wanted to go a different route than to go against Ryan Garcia because the pressure is on him now. Now, if he loses, the Osterring, all that kind of stuff is all out the window. Servicero said, I would love if Rolly upset Ryan. Ryan needs a reality check. I mean, hey, Jaime Munguia got caught. No one expected that one. Yeah, that was a wild one. Monster Tune said, Devin versus Blair Clobbs at 147, better than Ramirez. The press conference would be funny. Yeah, I agree that. I agree that. Servicero, who do I got in the rematch? Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia? Chewy Coronado, what up, dog? Welcome to the live, my brother. Welcome to the live. Thank you guys for your support. Everybody that jumped in here, make sure that you're hitting that like button. Rolly's trolls are funny. Sell me the fight. Oh, yeah. Rolly sells a damn fight without even saying nothing. Rolly literally makes that face when they ask him a question. Y'all know the face I'm talking about. He's just kind of like, and you're just laughing. You're entertained for whatever reason. Servicero, I got Ryan again, bro. I definitely got Ryan against Devin again. Definitely, bro. I know that Devin's in the gym. I know that we see him holding that right hand up. I know that we see all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's hard to face somebody that already beat you the way that he did, bro. That has to do something to you mentally. It has to. And then the fact that they're going to fight at 147 with no rehydration clause, oh, man. And one baller says, getting excited as we get closer to the Benavidez Morel. Who you got? I'm leaning towards Morel right now, and one. El Chimi, what up, dog? He said, Servicero said, hey, I don't know about Pitbull at 147. Dude will look like one of those bully. You imagine a man going in there looking like a mini Mike Tyson, just swole up in his little frame? I can't see Devin beating Boots and Norman Jr. at 147. Those guys are beasts. You know what's crazy is that I saw that that Bill Haney said that he wants Devin to fight Boots, which in my book, it's like, bro, why would you want him to fight Boots? Like that's I mean, he thinks highly of his son, right? That's what he's supposed to think, right? He's supposed to think that his son could be anybody. But at some point, you got to be realistic, man. You really want Devin in there with Boots? And again, Boots is not, someone that we could say is proven and done all that and a boogeyman and none of that. But sometimes you could just see it, bro. And I don't see that being a good matchup for Devin, bro. Devin had success at 135, yo. He had success when he was being the bigger guy inside that ring. Devin Haney is not a puncher. Devin Haney could catch you with a nice shot. He could set you up and catch you with that, that sweet right hand that he does have that he could set you up with when you're coming in. However, he does not have power that will land no matter what, and it's going to hurt you. The fight should really be Crawford versus Boots. Yeah, absolutely. It should have been. It absolutely should have been, man. I highly agree with that. What up, y'all? Welcome to the live, yo. If you haven't said what up, drop the what's up in the comment section. Subscribe if you're not already, man. Slowly but surely, the channel is growing. All glory be to God. And I didn't announce this live. Oh, you know what? This is what I wanted to say, man. Somebody asked me the other day, when do I go live? And I know a lot of you guys always show up regardless of what it is, and you always become part of the live, and I want to thank you for that. But my plan is to go lives at 8 p.m. Pacific time, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday nights. That's what I'm aiming for. I'll adjust it as the time goes on to fit everybody's schedule, but yeah. Servicero said, I really thought Devin was going to be able to take a punch better than when he up in weight. I was wrong. Yeah, man. And Ryan Garcia hits like a damn heavyweight too, bro, man. I've heard stories of Ryan Garcia in the gym, man. I've seen interviews with, I actually had a little mini chat on a post by Ellie Setback where he said, and Ellie Setback's been part of the game as far as being at the gym, doing all that. He said that he's seen Ryan knock out heavyweights in sparring. You know what I'm saying? Of course it is sparring. We're talking about his punching power. Monster Tune, I have Conor Benn stopping Eubank Jr. Fans got to let that egg thing go. He's a good boxer, one of my favorites right now. Conor Benn is a dog, bro. Conor Benn is like, we'll see what he does, man. I know that he was banned for a while because of the PEDs that he got cleared for, but Conor Benn is just one of those dogs, bro. He brings it against anybody, and you could just see it in him that dude is a matchup for anyone. Michael Dave, thoughts on Canelo versus Skull? I mean, it's be him trying to go undisputed again. You know what I'm saying? That's all it would be. It'd be him just trying to go undisputed. So it'd be cool. I mean, at this point, whoever Canelo fights, man, it's just a showcase. I mean, it's just events at this time is really what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it really doesn't matter, man. Thoughts on, Truth, do you really believe Ellie Setback? No way, Ryan. I mean, you got to figure, man, if he's fighting dudes in the gym, if he's sparring against heavyweights, it doesn't mean that they got to be like ranked heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that they got to be dudes it doesn't mean that Daniel Dubois is in the gym. It just means that he's sparring a dude that's 200 plus pounds. And if you catch someone like that, you catch someone, and you could hurt someone like that, it's just talking about punching power. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second, fam. 1 second, y'all. Got to get a drink. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Truth, are you Mexican or Puerto Rican? I am American, sir. Oh, did y'all see my dog? Hey man, he looks intimidating, bro. I didn't realize y'all saw that fool. I promise I did not put him there either, bro. He's on the couch. It's like this fool knows that I'm on a live and he's on the couch because I'm not gonna tell him to get off, man. I'm looking back and he's giving me that eye like he shouldn't be there. Freaking dog. Oh, Juan Manuel, I just saw that you sent me that, brother. Thank you, thank you. Hey, yo, last time we were on the live, I know I kept saying, yo, we got the fight next week. We got the fight next week. And up until yesterday, I was still saying, hey, yo, this next week. The fight is not even this Saturday. I hyped myself up, man. I was already thinking what I was going to get to eat, you know, watch it with my 2 young sons and all that. Then I'm like, wait a minute, I got my dates twisted. It's the following week, but whatever. Let me see. Mike Trades, I get what you're saying about them heavyweights. Would hurt Ryan bad. They way too strong. Ellie also said Tank could KO heavyweights as well. I always felt like he was nothing but a fanboy. But you know, I've heard of dudes with that are a little smaller, man, actually hurting heavyweights. Again, though, man, it is sparring. They do have gear. But you got to figure, man, like you've probably seen in a street fight or you've probably seen videos where the smaller dude could just land that perfect shot. And a professional boxer, man, they know how to throw punches, bro. They know how to throw punches, man. Like, I'm a big dude myself, bro. I'm a big dude myself. And I'll tell you right now, man, how I seen Ryan hit, I guarantee you that if he caught me, he'd probably knock me out too. Monster Tune, who's your favorite female fighter? I like Mikael Mailer. She's never in a boring fight. Right now or ever, bro? Oh, is the Pacheco fight this weekend? Oh, damn, I didn't realize. See, I told you, I had my dates messed up, bro. I was just listening to Jose Benavidez Sr. talk about the Pacheco Nelson, is it? Said Vicero Music, Ellie is the biggest brown noser. Yeah, he loves the Robert Garcia gym. I know that for sure. Inoue's fighting the damn, bro. My bad, man. I get caught up in all these other fights, bro, that I forget about that. Let me see. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Who wins, Bud or Canelo? I got Canelo, bro. I got Canelo. I definitely got Canelo. I mean, there's levels to this game, man. And, you know, let's jump on that subject really quick, man. We could talk about Bud and Canelo for a second. I know it's a hot topic, even though it's not signed. And I know a lot of you guys, like myself, man, we keep dissecting the fight. You know what I'm saying? We keep dissecting the fights. Really quick, Jonathan Ramirez, what are my thoughts on Haney's jaw at 47? I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. Bud versus Canelo. You know, the size is something that's talked about right away because it's very evident. We see Canelo's size inside the ring. Now, a lot of times, you know, people think of Roy Jones jumping up to heavyweight and fighting certain dudes and beating them. So they see when a boxer is great, he's able to do that against other guys. The only problem is with this one that we're all overlooking, or I overlooked for a while, and a lot of analysts are overlooking as well, is that the skill set between Canelo and Crawford, we say, okay, looking from the outside in, and even myself, I go back and forth with this too. I'm human, y'all, you know? It's the Truth and Absolute channel, but I make mistakes, damn it, and that's the truth. We look at the levels between the game and we're like, okay, Crawford is just a tad better than Canelo skill-wise, and we run with that. What we're forgetting is that Bud Crawford has faced one elite fighter. Now, I'm a fan of Bud, okay? I'm not trying to upset nobody. I'm a fan of Bud, and I've said it here in the past. I'm a fan of Terrence Crawford. We say that his skill level is right here above Canelo, but at the end of the day, Terrence Crawford has only faced one elite fighter, and that's Errol Spence Jr. Now, he had the style to beat Errol Spence Jr. Even though there's levels and you fight an elite guy, you could still have the style to beat that guy. Style still make fights. That does not change. However, when you look at Canelo's resume, there's plenty of elite fighters on Canelo's resume. There's quite a bit of them being in that moment. I mean, Canelo's been at that level for so long, and we forget that we just kind of raised the standard and got used to Canelo fighting a lot of top guys over and over and over again. So the more I look at it, it's more of a thing of styles and what style they're going to bring to the fight than who's actually the more skillful guy. Because in reality, Canelo has the experience at that level above Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? We see what Terence Crawford could do against who he's fought, and we're really impressed by the way that he could switch it up in the ring, by the way that he could set traps, by the way that he could do all that. But the reality is that his resume does not have a lot of elite fighters on there. We could make the argument that Sean Porter was an elite fighter. I mean, we could try to make the argument to help Bud's case, but in reality, man, it's not much separating the two skill-wise. And on top of that, I want to say that Canelo is better defensively than Terence Crawford. I want to say that Canelo is the better counterpuncher than Terence Crawford. I mean, I could go on and on and on of the advantages that they both have, but the more I dissect the fight, the even more I tend to lean towards Canelo Alvarez beating Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Boxing Magic, Max Side, what up, bro? Welcome, welcome. Oh, Obi-Wan Kenobi, appreciate you, brother, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Both have experience, but the level of experience Canelo has, experience in those higher levels will be the factor. Absolutely, man. And, you know, let's not forget that styles make fights, man. And let me see. What's your take on the way Canelo fought Khan? Personally, I feel he boxed the boxer rather than just running him over. That says a lot. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of times fighters can make the mistake in trying to beat the boxer at his own game, when in reality, all you got to do is run the guy over. But let me give a quick example, man. And I've used this for years and years and years of the way that styles make fights, okay? Let's go back down memory lane just a little bit, man. Let's remember that Sugar Shane Mosley beat Oscar De La Hoya, who beat what's that guy's name? Ricardo Mayorga, who beat Vernon Forrest, who destroyed Sugar Shane Mosley. You get those four fighters and it does this and it does this. If you match up those fighters differently with other people in the names I just mentioned, who knows what the outcome would be? All fighters assuming that they're in their prime, by the way. But styles make fights. You know, that's all I got to say. Let me see. Mike Trades. People need to understand Spence and Canelo are on two different planets. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. That's big time. Big time. Uh-oh, his baby mama's calling me. It's all right. She could hold up a little bit. You're like, that's why. You guys are like, that's why she's your baby mama. Full answer. Nah, I'll hit her up in a bit, man. I hope she knows what I'm doing right now. And one baller. Some people say Bud is too fast and skillful for Canelo are the same ones that will make excuses about weight and size after Canelo wins. And that's the mistake people are making. I don't see Bud being faster than Canelo. People forget how fast Canelo is. He's not, I mean, how he throws those combinations. He has some fast hands. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not even going to say that Canelo is flat-footed. Canelo could use his legs more in the ring. You know what I'm saying? I definitely agree he could use his legs more inside the ring, by all means, but any fighter could improve in different spots. But to say that he is just straight up flat-footed, I just don't see it, man. Yeah, Monster Tune, and I put a couple of videos about that, Monster Tune, talking about that, bro, that it's the lose-lose for Canelo's part. You know what I'm saying? Obi-Wan Kenobi said, Bud is just looking for that retirement pension. Oh, yeah, man. He's about to score a quick $15 million, and he is done, sir. People are saying that Crawford is going to knock out Canelo. Easy work. You know what? I heard people saying that Crawford is going to knock out Canelo, which, yo, we got to be realistic. We got to keep it real. It could happen in the sport of boxing because everybody has a puncher's chance. Like my man brought up earlier about Jaime Munguia getting knocked out in his last fight, right? It could happen. But you got to bring a solid argument. You gotta compare fights of who's they fought and who got close to knocking them out. Canelo's never even been dropped as a professional. I'm not even sure if in the amateurs. To think that Bud at 37 years old jumping up 3 weight classes would be the one to do it, you got to have a lot of faith, man. A lot of faith. Do you think that Turkey will pay Canelo $100 million? I doubt it. Well, Monster Tune, from what I read, and nothing is set in stone yet, it's a 3-fight deal that they're trying to work out with Canelo Alvarez worth a stupid amount of money. The 3 fights that it would be, who knows? I'm thinking that the only one that could get Canelo the rematch with Dimitri Bivol is Turkish Al-Sheikh, in my personal opinion, just because of the money that's involved in it. You know what I mean? And we know that Canelo wants that fight. We know that Canelo is not sitting well with the fact that he lost to Dimitri Bivol. You know what I mean? Which, he's a competitor. Why would he sit good with it? That's a really good point. What's Canelo's third PBC fight? I don't think he had a third one, bro. I think that he just jumped ship. I don't think that PBC was able to keep their end of the bargain with Canelo, bro. I heard PBC is like 100 million in the hole right now, yo. 100 million in the hole. Yeah, that's true. After Canelo fought Triple G, and they tend to do that a lot with Canelo Alvarez for whatever reason. After he beats somebody, all of a sudden that person that they beat was a nobody. They just kind of, it's sad. People forget Canelo has mature on his bone density. Weight makes you slower, not faster. Question is, does Bud have enough skill to box Canelo? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, but I mean, true, but I mean, Canelo's kept his speed even in these last fights. You know what I'm saying? Conte secretly working with Crawford along with tampered gloves. Damn, Victor Conte has a horrible, horrible name. I think the 3 fights are Terence Crawford, Bivol, and Benavidez. We'll see, man. We'll see. I know that has a lot to do with toe-to-toe boxing. What up? What's going on, good sir? Ryan versus Rolly? Yeah, I saw that, bro. I saw that. And guess what? Those press conferences, toe-to-toe, you just jump in. Thank you for coming in here. Those press conferences are going to be pay-per-view on their own. Devin, Ryan, Rolly at the same presser. You're going to have those 3 talking crap to each other, bro. And I think Ryan knocks him out like in 4 or 5 rounds. If he's not, it depends though. My man brought it up earlier, man. He could get careless and end up getting caught with something, speaking about Ryan Garcia. But hopefully he settles down a little bit. Ryan Garcia reminds me about that kid like in elementary school, middle school, man. Everybody knew a kid like that, right? He was the kid that just did not stop getting out of his seat. Right? He was the kid that wasn't talking to purposely disrupt the class. He was just so damn hyper. Just that kid. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Toe to toe, roll. No, you know, Ryan, my man made a point earlier though about Ryan getting caught, because we know that Rolly comes to fight, and Ryan, if he jumps in there too excited, he could get caught by something. It's unlikely, but it's just in there, you know. Davis said Rolly hits hard. That speaks volume. Imagine getting caught. Ryan is really fast, though, man. Ryan is really fast. And I mean, and again, Rolly got knocked out by Pitbull, man. We cannot overlook that. Oh, yeah, Rolly is really careless, but man, is Rolly entertaining, man. He is so good for the sport as far as how entertaining he is. I'll tell you what, man, the stock on this fight is going to go up after Rolly. It was announced that Ryan's going to fight Rolly in the card, bro. I'm excited as hell, bro. We got 24 people in the chat. Make sure that you hit that like button. Double tap the screen for your boy. It really helps the channel out. And thank you guys for being here, first of all, man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, entertaining for sure, bro. Entertaining. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, Ryan versus Rolly is official, bro. I saw Ryan post it. I Googled it. And I think Turkish Al-Sheikh and Ring Magazine did it. All of the above, brother. It's official. I think it is toe-to-toe boxing because Pitbull is going to fight here coming up in the next couple of weeks on David Benavidez' card. To have him fight again in 3 months would be crazy. Obi-Wan Kenobi, who wins, Benavidez or Morrell? The more the time passes, bro, the more I'm leaning towards Morrell. Now, I know it seems like a big leap of faith, man, but somehow David Morrell was able to get under David Benavidez's skin. And if Benavidez carries that emotion into the ring and starts going wild, that is exactly what Morrell wants, bro. That is exactly what Morrell wants. Benavidez definitely has the experience. He definitely has the experience, man. But, I mean, at 175, man, you know, CeeLo Swat. Hey, thank you for the subscribe. Hey, thank you for subscribing, brother. I appreciate you, brother. God bless and welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Truth and Absolute channel family. Boxing Magic. Yeah, so, bro, I was talking about that earlier, that exhibition fight, man. I honestly don't think it was ever going to happen now. At the time, I said that that's how Ryan's going to get a tune-up fight without making it an official tune-up fight, right? But I think that he got his name out there with that, and that's all it was for, bro, to keep his name relevant, in my opinion. Albert Hernandez. I was also looking forward to that fight, bro. I think it would have been good, but again, man, Cruz is going to fight here coming up soon, and who knows how he's going to be after that fight. I'm sure it takes boxers a while to recover after fight, man. Servicero, that's what I think Morel is banking on. I'm thinking that he's banking on using his footwork, dancing around Benavidez and catching him slipping. But I mean, but David is no punk, man. Benavidez is no punk either, man. And he's also going to come to win. I definitely see flaws in what he does. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Gilbert, for sure. It depends on how much you take in that fight, bro, for sure. I mean, you could walk away undamaged and you could walk away damaged. But to sign up for a fight not knowing what's going to be the outcome of your next fight, you know what I'm saying? It was just way too soon, in my opinion. And at the same time, bro, you could set up another fight for Pitbull. We're always gonna watch him fight. He's not gonna headline nothing, but we're always gonna watch him fight. You could throw him on another card and make it a good event. My bad, Joe. My bad. Let me fix this really quick, y'all. There we go. 2025 will be a good year for boxing. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. It's already looking great, and we don't even got a Canelo fight announced yet, bro. Twerf said, Benavidez, easy work, I guarantee it. We shall see, man. We got what? We got about 11 days or so until we find out, man. We shall see what happens. Monster Tune, why did David come in ripped for Plant, but now he's the Pillsbury Doughboy? I don't know, man. He did come in really good shape to fight Caleb Plant. He put in that work to fight Caleb Plant. David Benavidez' thing is that he just doesn't really stay in shape in between fights. It's always been his thing, man, and that hurts him. They're sleeping on Morel. He has a record of 172-2 in the amateurs, just like Majorov. Very little pro fights, but a great fighter. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Prime Triple G versus Benavidez at 168. Oh, I think that Triple G would have gotten Benavidez at 168. At Prime, absolutely, bro. Bro, Triple G was such a dog, bro. Triple G cut off the ring so well. I don't know if people talk about that enough, man, but Triple G cuts off the ring so well. When you think about a ring, man, the way that his vision worked, man, in order to corner boxers, Triple G was so excellent at it, bro. So excellent. Yeah, he had a great jab. He could punch with both arms. You know what I'm saying? And he could bring it. He was smart, bro. He was really smart. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Turkey seems starstruck with Canelo. Didn't see that with Bud. Yeah, yo, Obi-Wan Kenobi, man. If you go back, I made a video, and the title is "Did Canelo Bend the Knee to Turkish Al-Sheikh?" And I made the point in there that, how I remember correctly, you know, Turkey was treating Canelo like the superstar and not the other way around. Mike Trades, oh, absolutely, man. I got to give credit where credit is due, bro, regardless of how I feel about it, man. Morel to the body. Gilbert, that would be the smart thing to do. I personally don't remember. Maybe I overlooked it. Let me see. But that would be smart for him to do. Johnny Allison, what up, bro? Welcome to the live. He said, hey, True, did I get this right? Ryan Garcia pulled out of the Pitbull fight because of the refusal to drug test. Now he and ROLLY are up and no testing. I didn't read that part, Johnny. I'll look more into it, bro. I just assumed it was because Pitbull got a fight coming up here on the David Benavidez, David Morel undercard, which is in a couple of weeks, man. So to have him jump right into a fight with Ryan just 2-3 months later, it just wouldn't be realistic for this point in Pitbull's career, man. And it's dangerous, man. Who knows if he'd recover in that time. I doubt he's going to leave the fight and go right back into training and doing all those stuff that you got to do to get ready for a fight, especially against someone like a Ryan Garcia. I'll look more into that one, and then I'll put it out, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, bro. We got a great year of boxing coming up, man. We got a great year of boxing coming up. Alberto said Morel is fast, but Benavidez is strong, man. We shall see, man. It's getting a lot more interesting. Johnny Allison, I got David, bro. I got David. You know what's super cool, man? Benavidez is only fast for the first half, and we'll see how he keeps it up, man. Because if he has to go and chase, Morel around, which I don't think necessarily chase, but if Morel makes him move, which I think he's going to, we're gonna see how he holds up, man. Servicero said, too bad Benavidez won't fight the winner of Bivol and Better Behave. I thought that fight was supposed to be to set up the winner of the Bivol and Better Behave. El Chimi, any updates on Tim Bradley? As far as I know, man, I know he's subscribed to the channel, but no, nothing, man. And actually, you know what? I actually got to go back and see in the comment where I try to chop it up with him, where I sent him a message. I actually have not checked that, so I actually got to follow up on that. Oh yeah, they added the Ryo and Russell to the tank card, man. That should actually be good. Also, Davis was trying the different styles in camp with his last fight with Rigo. Oh, I didn't realize they already got someone to step in for Errol Spence, bro. The Fighting Post. I think Canelo will fight Bivol as part of the deal with Turkey. I guarantee you that that's what Canelo wants, because it's supposed to be a 3-fight deal, and if that happens, I'm sure that Canelo wants that rematch with Bivol. We know that bothers Canelo for sure, man. And hopefully this time he doesn't take no damn vegan diet going into that fight. Yeah, I think that the only reason that it hasn't, it has to benefit Canelo more to his legacy than Monster Tune. Did they make Berlanga and Gabe? I know they were kind of talking about it here and there, but there's no way. Yeah, right. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Deep down inside, they know that wouldn't be. Yo. What's crazy that someone brought to my attention is that when Canelo fought Dimitri Bivol, that Tim Bradley and all those guys picked Canelo to beat Dimitri Bivol. Now, listen, I did too, and honestly, when I heard that Canelo was doing the vegan diet, that's when I kind of went back and forth on it. But for those guys to just pick Canelo off the get-go to beat Dimitri Bivol, like if he was literally a cherry pick that many people called him, again, it just hurts your account. It hurts. How could I put this, man? How could I word this, man? It destroys your credibility, man. It destroys your credibility. Like you said, what? Come on now. Anyways, fellas, I'm going to be real with y'all, man. It's getting a little bit late for me. I got to work in the morning. Thunders Production, what up, bro? Welcome to the live. What's going on, sir? Damn it, I'm about to get out of here, Thunders, but thank you for coming through, brother, man. But I got to wrap it up here, fellas. It's been real. And like I said, before I get out of here, man, just remember that I'm going to try to go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8:00 p.m. Pacific time. And I'll make adjustments to that to suit everybody's schedule and all that kind of stuff, bro. But thank you guys for chilling with me, man. Thank you guys for the super chats. That part was super exciting, man. That's some mad love. But thank all you guys for coming through. And I will see you on the next one, man. Much love and God bless you guys, man. I'll talk to you all soon, man. Peace, brothers.